Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is Dalton My World. All right, and I got a story time for you. And if you don't know my background, I used to work in security. I worked in security for over 10 years, constantly, in over 5 different states. So different levels of security, different types of security, all private. All right, so I have a security story for you. All right. And if I told you this once before, I apologize and chalk it up for my old age. I'm 56, so just say, oh, he's old man repeating himself. But I know a lot of my new subscribers probably never heard of this before. Okay? So here we go. Here's the deal. When I was working security, at one point I was working, and I was working overnight, right? And I believe it was in Texas. Okay, and I was working overnight, just really going at it. All right, and I mean, I have worked overnight for 3 years doing overnight security. Okay, and sometimes I had to do double shifts. And if you ever worked overnight, you know you can get tired. Well, we had one guy I was working with, another patrol officer I was working with, and we did our rounds separately, of course. But I was working with, and he confessed it to me that he wanted to be a police officer, and for some reason they kept denying him. And I always was kind of shocked by this because this guy has worked out all the time. He was in awesome shape, you know what I'm saying? Very disciplined. Even cut his hair like a police officer. You know what I'm saying? They have a certain uh, style that they cut their hair in, um, like a military cut. He was always just. And his uniform was always nice, clean, well pressed. So we got a new client. So he was he was getting shipped over to a new client that was closer to his house. Okay, so I only had one more day to work overnight with him. All right, so it's about 3 a.m. in the morning, and he tells me, he says, Dalton, can I tell you something? And I'm like, sure, people like to tell me the secrets. I don't know why. I don't necessarily want to know them, but they just like to tell me stuff. Don't ask me why. Anyway, he says, yeah, I'm telling you, I've been always trying to get on the police force, and they tried like 3 times to keep denying me every time I try to get on there. And I was like, yeah, I said, that's wrong, man. You should look into that. I said, because you're a hard worker. You're definitely in shape, I'm sure. He goes, yeah. Well, I found out. Well, that night, we had one more night to work with each other, and then I was going to be off for 2 days, okay? And he tells me, Dalton, I have this deep desire and hunger to, you know, see how it feels to kill somebody. And he said, it just it comes back and it grows, man, and it's he said, honestly, I kind of want to become a police officer, so I can justifiably, kill somebody and get that desire out of my system. Okay, so I'm listening inside. I'm screaming, hands waving up in the air, ready to jump out the window, ah! But outside, I'm being calm, cool, and collected, and just listening to him. And I was like, oh, okay. And I found out later the reason that he could not get on the police force is because he kept flunking the psych evaluation. Not the physical part, but the psych. So, once it was time for me to get off from work, me and him went our separate ways, and I had to work another night with him, right? No, I called in sick. Okay. And I knew by the time I come back to work, he'll be long gone because if when anytime they get a new client, they put all the best people and all force over there, all as many officers over there so they can make the first impression. And this place that he was going to be a security officer, was by his house, and he was bragging about how he loved the fact that it was close to his house. So I knew he would be long gone. So I called in sick the next day, and I was off 2 days. Yeah, I called in sick the next day, and I was off 2 other days, so it was 3 days and passed, and he was long gone. But yeah, when he told me that, honestly, and it's like in this desire that keeps building, and desire to kill somebody, and see how it feels. It's like, okay, and that question pops in your head, why me? you know, I had to be working with this. Anyway, that's my story time. I want to give it to you. It was a short and sweet one, but y'all stay cool. Y'all stay warm and safe out there, and I'll wrap to y'all later. Peace.